Here we go. Hello, hello. Heart is beating. 89. Now 85. I am back for the afternoon, Title Tuesday. I think my last stream was exactly a week ago. And hopefully I can do better than last week. A little bit rusty. My rating coming in is 2770. And starting a little bit earlier than scheduled. Probably have time for a few warm-up games. And I might just hop into the pool as I wait for people to arrive. First opponent. A Grandmaster. Hey, it's Patrick. The first person in Twitch chat with a sub. Appreciate that. Welcome to the early joiners. Yeah, Hikaru played this move order against me, Queen C2, which is playable. And just take an H6. Yeah, welcome to more people. Thank you, Vinny Chase. Happy 64 months. Welcome to everyone in YouTube chat as well. White wants F4. Here's this maneuver. Even this maneuver. Take. Let's try this. This is my warm-up game. Still trying to remember how the pieces move. So this, okay, it's not played. It's a little bit uncomfortable. F5 is probably coming. There, bishop C8. Not pleasant. Maybe I could play bishop D7, allow take and take. I mean, F5 is a big commitment. If I get the chance, I do want a castle. Yeah, for everyone just joining, this is my first game of the stream. It is a warm-up game for Title Tuesday. Not feeling super comfortable or confident. B4 is coming. Bishop G5. Eyeing the pawn. Oh, that was a waste of time. Oh, what to do? And there's rook E8. Maybe threatening this. So I am allowing take, but then I assume there's counterplay. Although now, maybe I should have played bishop E8. Knight C4? Nah. Oh, knight E4. Take. Try knight E4. I'm getting outclassed here. At least there's a target. Maybe knight C3 potential. Now, unlike Title Tuesday, there's no increment in this game. Oh dear, I didn't even see that. I take. Oh, I'm in trouble. Play B6? There's a lot of trouble. Yeah, this is going to take a lot of work. Probably a miracle if I want to survive. I have this idea. And there's B5. So committal. There. Does this do anything? Maybe it does something. Have to pull a swindle. Am I winning now? No, there's queen g1. Ooh, it's getting interesting though. Oh, that's a problem. Oh. Okay. Tough start. Tough start. It got interesting for a moment. My queen invaded. Bishop almost kind of invaded. White was defending well though. Okay, welcome back to people. Singapore backgammon, happy 59 months. You to Roadrunner Sex, happy 16 months. So I do have my score widget, but I'll only start keeping tally of the counters once the tournament begins. So Title Tuesday starts in 16 minutes. I kind of want to do one more warm-up game. Although I should analyze this game. Just see what I missed. The opening was actually fine for black. Engine likes king f8 or g6. King f8 is very much an engine move. Thank you to 3 subscribers back to back to back. CDR Siri, welcome back. Reese Call, Tom Fright. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, things went wrong. Knight d7. That's interesting. That's hard to play, though. I should have taken. I was even still fine here. Rook he8 is the best move. But then I kind of collapsed. Bishop f6, allowed takes. Wow, there's some intermezzo. Okay, yeah, not my best game. Lots of areas of improvement. Hey Eric, quick question. If you could add your own custom piece to chess, how would it move? It would be a duck. Duck chess already kind of exists, and it would just get in the way of things. It could move to any open square. Welcome back to Lorgan. Happy 34 months. Okay, let's do one more warm-up game. I still feel a little bit rusty. New game. Is Twitch lagging? I saw some issues with YouTube yesterday. A lot of people in the Syncfield Cup stream were complaining about lag. Okay, this is a position I have played before. What do I do though? C5, maybe E5. Yeah, this pawn could be a bit tender. That's a good move. I feel so rusty. Oh man. Bishop. Bishop G4. Now the bishop's blocked. F4 might be coming. And G3 was attacked. Castle, take. There's G6. Let's try this. Bishop D5, Queen F6. Feels shaky. I'm so tempted to castle now. White might sack back the exchange, or not. Take and take. Hmm. I'm leaving the rook hanging. Light squares are valuable. Okay, so I'm down a pawn, have the bishop pair. Gotta up the tempo. Not the most pleasant. Almost rook e4 is a threat. F5 might be a threat. Take. And then take with pawn or queen? Probably queen. I just trapped the knight? No, I didn't. I really didn't. Okay, going into some endgame. Ay, ay, ay. Ugh. Take, take. Interesting. Confusing position. Okay, GG. Not the best warm-up games. It came down to the wire there, though. My king was misplaced on h6. Yeah, it was a good play from white, actually, in this endgame. The rook couldn't quite come back in time. Maybe I should have started with this. At this point, it's lost. Okay. And then things got weird around here. White had force mate with this. Yeah, I don't think I had any tricks, though. Okay. Well, hopefully I got all the losses and blunders out of my system. We'll have to move on. So my rating coming into Title Tuesday will be 2752. I'm seeded top 50. Hopefully I'm signed up. The thing doesn't scroll. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is like a Proctor issue or a chess.com issue. It's just like very laggy, like list of players. Anyway, hope everyone is doing well. What's my goal today? Stay above 2700. Stay above 2750. This could be a longer stream than like a normal Title Tuesday. I'll probably hang around afterwards, play some more chess. Thank you to Mate Agent. Asking, are you playing Illinois Open? Not planning to, no. I'm based in St. Louis these days. I did play Illinois Open. What year was it? I think the last time was pre-pandemic. But some year they offered conditions for me. Maybe in the future, though. I played that tournament a lot growing up. Heart rate or rating? So 78 is my heart rate. And then 2752 is my current rating. Hopefully they're distinguishable enough. Also, let me turn on this widget. We have a nice, pretty counter of blunders and brilliant moves. Overall score. I think last week I finished the tournament with 5 or 6 blunders, 1 brilliant move. Someday I'll try and have the brilliant moves exceed the blunders. Might be hard to do though. There's a question, do you still study the game and different openings frequently? And will you ever try and be a GM? I go through phases. Sometimes when there's top events happening, then I follow the games and check the openings of the top level games. I was watching Sinkfield Cup yesterday and a little bit today too. Yesterday, like half the games were Nimzo Indians. And today, there's a lot of like Roy Lopez. I think almost all the games are E4 today. I actually do have the, do I have a different scene? A different source? Yeah, this is my Lichess window of the Sinkfield Cup games. So Wesley and MVL already drew. It was some very theoretical line in the Grunfeld, which is an opening I don't really play from either side. think the most interesting game is Gukesh against Abdusatorov. This game, I've made the conscious decision not to look at eval bar or engine. It's so complex. Like positions like this are better to try and like think about without any engine help, and then understand later with the engine. So I don't know what's going on. Like at first, I thought black was doing really well with the pawns and the bishop pair, but Gukesh is kind of working around the pawns, creating a lot of pressure on the queen side. Thank you to Coding Candy. Happy 2 months. Oh, there is a second part of the question. If I ever want to become a GM, I'm pretty far away from the title, and I've taken a small break from classical chess. My my current FIDE rating is 23 something. What is my FIDE rating? FIDE. Oh, I have to update my website. FIDE changed its website. The links got broken. This is my FIDE profile, which is kind of cut off. But it shows my rating here. 2377. So to become a GM, I am over 100 points away. I also don't have any norms. So it would take several years of playing and hard work. Okay. Let me make sure I'm like ready for this tournament to start. Sometimes if I have a different window open, then chess.com will detect me as like idling and not pair me. Oh, we have a strong lineup on top. Thank you to Deep Blue, first time prime. Okay, tournament starting now. Here we go. I'll stick with my bread and butter, London opening. Yeah, this is one of the most like sharp and critical lines of the London. And this is not a position where black should be like thinking too long. The queen b2 is more critical. Yeah, these sort of positions are usually pleasant because the queen gets kicked around. I'll get some free tempi. Oh, thank you, JH, for the super chat. I appreciate that. B4 very likely to come. I'm threatening this. Probably worth castling here. And there is queen b3. Deserves some attention. Queen b3, e6 take. And there's no knight a5. Let's do it. Yeah, d2 is defended. Double attack. And when I take here, I'm not only threatening the knight, I'm threatening bishop c7 with a fork. Not to mention the king's going to be in danger too. Yeah, this, and this are all threats. B4, also a move. I'm thinking B4, Queen A3, Knight G5, threatening mate. But this... Actually, okay, black is threatening this. Bishop C7 might be the best. Yeah, I was maybe spoiled for choice there. Just want to keep things as simple and clean as possible. Rook D7, I can check. I could take the bishop. Let's just take the rook. If knight takes, there's bishop E5 check. Yeah, my queen is attacked twice, but black's king is almost mated. That's actually close to force mate. Okay, good start. 15 move win. Can't complain. I hope the layout's okay. I don't think I messed anything too badly. Okay, so I do have to manually update the score. I'll also check any brilliant moves this game. No brilliant moves, but no blunders. 94.5% accuracy. I'll take that. Yeah, black made probably a few mistakes. Queen takes c5 is a little bit dubious. Guess rook d8 is a big mistake. So I had queen b3 a move sooner, which, yeah, I should have considered. But then, yeah, then here it was even stronger. So, okay. Yeah, good start. And watch a game. Watch Magnus. Can Magnus keep up with me? He's up a pawn. Yeah, this actually looks like a very good position for black. The bishop pair is not doing that much. Black has good control over the king side, and the queen is kind of sidelined too. Trying to sneak in. D6 falls. Maybe 94 comes. Ouch. Bishop D4. Yeah, white's whole position is crumbling. Thank you to Phyla. Happy 58 months. How's it going, Joe Brune? Yeah, welcome to everyone who's just tuning in. I did lose my first 2 warm-up games of the stream, but I just won the first round of Title Tuesday. Zachary Foster. Hoping I get paired with Magnus. I haven't played Magnus in a little while. I played him 6 times on chess.com. Or no. No, this is Magnus' score against Dejano. How many times have I played Magnus? Only 3 times on chess.com. And a few more on Lichess. Okay, Hikaru winning. Danya. Oh, Danya's in trouble. Oh no, my Danya. But Danya's very slippery. Like when he's losing, he sometimes escapes, able to create crazy miracles. But these pawns are hard to deal with. Bishop g8. Set up the Rosen trap. It's not going to work though. Yeah, just resigns. Okay. Tough start for Danya. Andrew Tang. Interesting position. Looks winning for white. Oh, thank you, Galax. Also, first time prime. A lot of first time primes today. I do appreciate it. Oh, there's a question from Don Mishgun. Subbing for 10 months. What do you think is best defense against somebody who always plays King's Indian as black? Well, usually, like if you're playing against the King's Indian, you're not defending. You're white, you're trying to attack. I mean, I'm usually happy to play against King's Indian players. I play my London, and if they try King's Indian, I play Knight C3. And it's basically a way to avoid the King's Indian. Because, yeah, Bishop G7, E4, and it's more of a Pyrrhus. Because white hasn't committed to C4. There's also D5, and this is more of a Jobava London. But if you play like mainstream D4, then there are a lot of different systems against King's Indian. I don't think there's one that I would like 100% recommend. It's more about kind of style. Oh, playing Murzin, the reigning world rapid champion. Okay, let's focus. We played on chess.com? We have. Play this one. I'm a little bit rusty with the theory here. Bishop e7 may have been the better move. We're going into some kind of French. Rook g8 is kind of tempting. b5. Maybe just b5. I like this idea of just not castling. Bishop e7. Maybe eventually g5. I can still use the ideas I learned from this French attack lesson. I have traded off my bad French bishop. Queen b6. Play this first. Oh, I've just hung a pawn. Oh dear. Okay. It's not panic. Life goes on. Every pawn lost is a file opened. It was a pretty bad mistake, though. I'm giving pawn odds to the World Rapid Champion. Okay, interesting. Because g5 square is now accessible because I don't have a pawn in h6. Oh, what to do? b3 doesn't look right. There's takes, bishop takes, 97. Nothing looks appealing though. This knight's misplaced. Trying to induce g4. Wow, tactics. I'm bleeding pawns. I have f6. Take, take. No, then I lose f5. Take, take. I'm just losing. Where's my fight? I want to play f. I have king f8. I'm his bishop b5. Oh, this is really bad. He's going to take on d5 too. I'll let it happen. Maybe I have some counterplay. e6 is coming. e6 might be the most effective. What to do? Rook b8 is coming too. Not my best game. Stop hurting me. Okay. Oh, that was rough. It all started with a unfortunate blunder. Oh no, my blunder counter. I made at least 2 blunders this game, if not more. 0 blunders? But 3 mistakes, 2 inaccuracies. I feel like game review is trying to make me less depressed. Okay, I'm 50%. Oops. It's a loss. Let's... So is hanging h6 not a blunder? I mean, just a bad mistake? Okay, so we got this position. Like, this is somewhere in my comfort zone. I guess I just misplayed it here. Engine likes h5. which I guess makes sense. Just create a solid formation, and it's hard for white to break on the king side. Yeah, d5 or bishop e7 are playable. Rook g8 was a wrong idea. There is an idea, I think it's... Where is it though? In this position, like queen g3, rook g8. It's like one of the top engine moves. So I think I just confused myself that rook g8's fine in like a different structure. But here, yeah, we saw the drawback of not being able to play h6. So yeah, this should deserve 2 question marks. But it's already not so pleasant. h5 is coming. I don't think I had a chance after this. Especially after bishop takes e4. Okay. Well, can I refresh? Interface feels a little bit laggy. Close out my tabs. Okay, scoreboard's updated, so I'm a point behind Magnus. Few games going this round. Elshan. On the verge of losing. White's very low on time, but forcing the rook trade. Thank you to AI. Appreciate the first time prime. Okay, 1 game left. Rook versus rook. Draw by 50 move rule. Next game's starting soon. Here we go. I'm sticking with London. It worked well the first game. Knight c6. With knight c6, I played this move. And here we won't have a London. We'll have a whatever this is. Knight c3. Gotta play quick. Remember this bishop e5 idea. Take and just h3. I kind of like the fianchetto here. Though d5 might be played, bishop might be sad. I'm happy to see e5 though. We should have very nice harmony now. I'm threatening to win the pawn. Wow. That's playable. Take, there's e4. So I guess I go for this. About to blunder knight e2. Which might be playable. Knight f5. Take a moment. Nah, let's not overthink this. So it's imbalanced. I still like my position. This structure could be weak long term, like c4 ideas. The knights are likely to be traded off. Or not. I have this idea of king h1 and storming the f-pawn. There's also potential knight e4 to f6. Knight e4 doesn't do much though. Queen g5 might be coming. Queen g5, we can trade f4. Comes with tempo. f5. Knight g5, h4. Otherwise, knight d8. Kinda ugly for black. It still takes work. Like knight d8, probably rook f4. Swing over to a4 or g4. I'm calculating this, take, this, defend, and then attack. There's rook d8. Should be good though. There's a very deep line where I play e6. We trade rook here. We might go into it. Oh, there's pawn e3. So I have this. Take. It's a little bit unsettling. E3 take, there. I have this move. I'm not sure about this line. My king wants to be closer to the center. G4. Rookie, I have these ideas. E4. Bishop f2 is a threat. I have to play this. Yeah, I was calculating this. This take here doesn't work. Yeah, not what I want. Not meant to be. Oh, what to do? Black played well. Found good counterplay. Yeah, this was a shift of momentum. Like Rook D8, I think, was a very good practical choice. Real quick. Wow. No blunders. 7 misses. Oh dear. Knight D2 was a miss. Oh, I should just take first. And then I guess the pawn is weak. Engine likes takes, and knight D1. Yeah, not the most human move. Rook D1 is a bit more natural. But then later, yeah, what did I miss? Yeah, I didn't go for this because E3. E2 looks scary. Rook E1. Apparently it's okay. Yeah, I guess I just have to play Rook E1. I'm just in time. If this, oops. D2, I can just take on C6. And E2 take here, there's bishop C3. Okay. Not the best start. What to do? Oh, playing Zoey Tang, who I played last week. I forgot her game last week. I think I went for a Stafford, though. But maybe not. Okay, she's playing D4. QGD. Barman variation. Yeah, this is still prep. Bishop F4 was not quite prep, but we did transpose. So Queen C2 is the most common move. Castling is also playable. I think Fabiano played a very similar line against Gukesh in the candidates. I think their game featured like both kingside castling. B4. I think Gukesh went for some early B4, but not sure. But it's all kind of hazy, vague memories. When E7 looks natural. But knight C4 right away. Let's do it, because I'm threatening knight A3, which sometimes can be missed. So 2 bishops versus 2 knights. Might just take, and then B6. Like A6 and B5 ideas. Oh, A4 might be coming if... That's also a move. Concerned about A4 still. Maybe bishop D7. Played a little bit too quickly there. Bishop D7. The time situation is good. D5 is probably coming. Bishop castle. Rook e8. There's some idea to like play queen c8 and plant the bishop on d3. Maybe right away. You might see this move. Ooh, I could take the rook. Taking the pawn, even taking with a rook is playable, I think. And just giving back the exchange. And queen f5 maybe coming. The bishop's not defended, but there's no easy discoveries for white. There is that move. This. How does white defend? Hmm. Okay. Oh, not easy. not easy. Took a lot of work that game. But yeah, long term, it's so nice having this pass pawn. Made the difference in the endgame. I just want to see like how similar this opening was to Gukesh Fabiano. Gukesh Fabiano candidates 2024? 2024, right? This will take a moment for me to like reconfigure my stream. Also, welcome back to Namco. Happy 1 year. And before I forget, let me update my thing. Oh dear, what did I do? I have so many windows open. Okay, 2 out of 4. Any blunders or brilliant moves? Two blunders. 3 from my opponent. Okay. No brilliant moves. So what were my 2 blunders? B5. Oh yeah, B5 I instantly regretted because A4. Is it really that bad? Yeah, it probably is very bad because all my pawns just crumble. And then later, so D5 was a blunder. Oh yeah, a lot of things were maybe missed. Engine prefers Queen D7. Okay. So I wanted to compare, let's say, this position to Gukesh Fabi. Wait. I found the wrong game. How do I find the right game? Bear with me one moment here. What round did they play? This one? No. Here we go. This one. Sorry if it's a little bit cut off. But again, I'm just wanting to compare. Yeah, I remember watching this game live and being very excited that Fabi was playing an opening that I've studied a bit. So it was a little bit different. Because both players had castled. And this position, yeah, B4 was just played a bit sooner. But there was a moment, like the engine wanted Fabi to play knight c4 in this position, but he retreated instead. So going back to my game, let's see what the differences are. Oh, engine doesn't like b4 because queen e7. But what's the difference? Oh, queen e7 not only attacks the b pawn, it's threatening to win the d pawn. Because rook g1, there's g4. Knight moves and then bishop takes d4 and there's a pin. There's actually a big difference that the kings are in the center. Oh, is audio cutting out? Uh-oh. Someone says audio is fine. Huh. Okay, maybe I wasn't talking into the mic. Sometimes there's issues like on Twitch and or YouTube as well. Anyway, okay, some small lesson to take away from the opening. And then, yeah, some middle game lesson too. I was too excited to push my pawns. B5 just allowed A4, which was missed. Yeah, I thought I was doing well here, but... Oh, there's knight G5. Wow. Just missed knight G5. Okay. Eventually it became under control. So we are officially on break. Have about 2 minutes until next game. Oh, I see. How's it going, Axer Typo? We passed 100 likes for the YouTube stream. I appreciate that. Oh, and thanks for subbing too on Twitch. Axer Typo is omnipresent across Twitch and YouTube. Welcome back to Suin. Happy 30 months. So, just trying to close out my tabs. Yeah, a lot of players still perfect. I think my goal is to play at least one higher rated opponent. I guess I already played the reigning World Rabbit Champion, but it would be nice to win some more games and play some stronger competition. There's a question, how well do you remember what you just went through? Like, could you replay that game almost perfectly now? I'm trying to, but struggling to make the first move. It's an interesting, like, let's just open a random game. So, can I replay the game I just played? Let's see. Maybe not with, yeah, there's some lag. Okay, next game is starting too. I tried my best. D4. For the most recent game, I don't think I would be able to because the end game was a lot of randomness. Let's play this line. G4, this is the chess move recommendation. So B5, bishop G2. Bishop E7, H4. H5 I take. I sometimes just forget, like, rook takes H5, bishop F3, and then some E5. I forget if is it H5 first? Maybe it's H5 first. Take and then E5. I have to review the chess mood videos on this. This is the so-called Pacini variation. It's actually a line that, if you check Hikaru's games, where Hikaru's black in the modern, he does not score well against this. Like, he's walked into a lot of these venomous lines. Okay, queen g2. There's also taking, which looks attractive. There's also e6. Queen g2, king f8. Like f4. Yeah, I'm just going to go with this. Feels like I should have enough initiative. The critical line is probably like take, and then take. But then the d file will open. And black's position is pretty delicate. Okay, so here I can take on h8. I'm thinking just castling. So king is safe. Yeah, black gives back the pawn to ensure the d file doesn't open. Queen h1 comes to mind. Looking at knight c5. Material's equal. But there's definitely a lot of pressure on black. Queen c6. Rook g1 and go for mate. And queen d5 looks natural, but and this is a pretty powerful threat. I guess there's rook h1 too. Black's probably going to try e6 at some point. I'm not actually seeing the win. Okay, this looks winning now. Yeah, e6 was probably a better try. But now I win the queen. Okay, nice game. I do want to check the opening. My memory was a bit hazy in these lines. Let me update the score. So back on a plus score. 3 out of 5. Wait, what am I doing? The wrong thing open. Yeah, first of all, let me check this with the engine. Bishop f3, h5, e5. Okay, so this is the right move order. This is already +3 for white. Yeah, I was considering queen g2. I remember this idea. I wasn't sure what to do after king f8. Knight f3. Take? I'm still not seeing it. This is +5. Ah, I guess black is just getting crushed, because once the bishop goes away, queen g7 happens. Wow. Yeah, it's incredibly powerful, this g-file pressure. I mean, what happened in the game was also nice for white. Yeah, I was always in control. Yeah, here, I didn't see the clear win after e6. Engine likes knight e5. Let's say queen d5. Queen g5. King e7? Queen g7? Oh, rook f8, knight g6. Okay. Yeah, this analysis is getting pretty laggy. Let's close out. So 3 out of 5, moving on. This is round 6. This is the Ray Robson variation. It's my favorite and my most played weapon against the Catalan. And queen c2. So b5 runs into knight g5. A5. I think this is one of the better ways to play for white. It does look a little bit awkward for black. Getting more lag. Usually there's not lag like during the game, but what to do? d7, there's h6. It's a little bit awkward, but I think I'm surviving. This b5 square. I think knight b5 is playable. Knight e4, interesting. I have this. Okay, that was concerning. I was reconnecting for a moment there. I was very close to winning, actually. Like, bishop c4? Checking my OBS. I didn't drop any frames, so... Yeah, I'm not sure if it's an issue on my end or server issue. I have this. I could repeat. There's bishop f1. You fancy? Always play bishop f1. I think we just repeat, but I don't want to draw. We have this. Hey, it's Vampire Chicken. Thanks for the raid. If you're just joining, I'm having some intense game. It's Title Tuesday. Okay, let's make a gun. So the rook has to move. Attack the thing. It gets interesting. My knight's still undeveloped. G5? Yeah, how do I develop my knight? Okay, preparing this or this. Rook c2's coming. Or that. What to do? I'm not thrilled with this. Okay. I did want to play for a win, but it's hard to not repeat. Like, maybe I could have tried this move. Yeah, actually, this would keep the game going. Engine says equal. Okay, I'm fortunate not to lose that. Are things up to date? So that's the first draw. 3.5 out of 6. Oh no, my pawns. Yeah, there's some very noticeable lag. Like between games especially, but also during the game. I blundered once this game. G6. Why is G6 a blunder? Oh yeah, E4. I was actually scared of this move multiple times. Okay, let's keep going. Oh my, okay. I don't know what to do to reduce the lag. Like close out some of my Chrome windows. Yeah, this is really bad. Okay, now it's better. So I want a knight on d3, not a queen on d3. So preparing knight c1. We might see a5. But a5 doesn't really change that much. Like a4, I have a3. To be honest, I kind of forgot I was offering a queen trade. Usually I like to keep queens on the board. Knight c5 was probably premature. But life goes on. Know what to do. Knight f6 is kind of a threat. Or is it? Maybe not. b5 might be coming. b5 take and then maybe rook a1. Maybe I could have started with this. There's rook c7. King here, I trap the knight. It is b3. Takes, I fork. If knight retreats, I still go in. Not easy still. Okay. That was not easy. That was a long game. I was probably in trouble at some point. Check my stats here. Still no brilliant moves? Have I only had 2 blunders today? I feel like I forgot to review one of my games. This one? Maybe not. Okay, so I'm 4.5 out of 7. I assume next game will be starting soon. Get ready for it. There's a decent chance I'll play up next game. Magnus and Hikaru both perfect. Oh, Murzin is still playing. The famous Rook vs. Knight. Should be a draw. Okay, next game. Playing down. Here we go. Mozambique. Never been to Mozambique. Yeah, my knowledge and memory of this is a little bit hazy. There's bishop e3. I know Danya covers this in his Jobava London course. Just f3. So it's equal material. There's king e2. I think this is a typical plan. So a3. Yeah, a lot of trades. Play the ending. I'm not sure about this. This f5's coming. F5 still coming. Feels passive. What else to do? I have this idea. Okay, this is something. Threatening this and this. C4 bishop b2. One plan. That was a terrible, terrible move. Wow. Yeah, I've completely forgot about king f5. It's a 3-result game still. Maybe threatening to take. G4 is interesting. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Oh no. Not like this. Mm. I tried. What to do? Oh, I made too many bad moves that game. I actually felt very good around here. There's like just king e4. There's no knight e6. For some reason, I thought I was forcing this or this. Engine still says equal. Okay, we have a break. 4.5 out of 8. How many blunders did I make that game? At least 2? I mean, definitely dropping the piece. Okay, I guess this is the only blunder. Yeah, the position is still like very interesting. What was I thinking? Forgot bishops could move far distances. Let's check the opening too. This is a critical line. So this is all fine. Small preference for knight e2. Avoiding the rook trade. Now this isn't dangerous because I can win back the pawn with a good position. And then going forward, yeah, it's roughly equal. Although this was a good transformation for me. Engine likes knight f5. Yeah, this deserves to be categorized as a blunder. Knight b5 apparently is also not good. But then later it got interesting. It's still really scary because black is acting quite quickly. C-pawn's attacked. I should have played c5. Wow, then there's takes, takes. And somehow this is a draw. Knight b2. Okay, I'm going to take a small break. Thank you to Charlie. Oh yeah, time to rehydrate with what used to be iced coffee. Is now room temperature coffee. Okay, I'll be back momentarily. We watch a game. Just watch a random game. Okay, BRB. Okay. We still have about 3 minutes. I wonder if these players are playing Title Tuesday. Just deciding to play a game between between the tournament. So, wow, Magnus 8 out of 8. Might be hard to catch up to. How do I unfollow? Cancel. Okay. We have a little bit of time to kill. I chose one. Oh, this is an old game. Close my tabs here. Yeah, I think I will be sticking around after the tournament, try and recover the rating. I started the stream at 2770, I think. Down 34 points. Okay, real quick. I want to do a quick check-in on the Sinkfield Cup games. Sorry if the layout's not perfect. 3 draws today so far. Prague drew Fabi. Aronian and Sevian drew. This game finished ages ago. There's 2 games still going. Ooh, Faruja against Jude. Who's playing for a win? Probably white. Interesting imbalance. Then Gukesh against Abdusatarov. Wow. Looks like Gukesh is pressing. I'm not watching with Engine or eval bar, so I could be wrong, but it does seem like white is pressing in both games. Anyway, let me make sure I'm ready for the next round to start. We got about 15 seconds. Here we go. Round number 9. So another Catalan. Did have this line earlier. Saw Queen C2 earlier. Okay, haven't played this player before. Username is Nidorf player. Maybe a good thing this is not a Nidorf. This is still prep. B5 is a key move to basically solve the problem of the bad bishop. If it takes, I win back the pawn. Interesting. It's actually kind of new. Queen B3. Play Rook B8. Bishop B7 first. Leave the pawn hanging. Okay, getting some nice setup. Might see knight d2. It's a bit passive for white, though. If knight moves, I probably take the bishop and then maneuver my knight into white's territory. Hmm. Yeah, I want to take, but there's bishop e3. Let's play this. Yeah, white's position is very delicate. Knight c2 might be coming. Yeah, e5, knight c2. Hmm. Just gotta play quick. This? No, wasn't sure. Expecting knight c2. Threatening this. Okay, I'm happy with that game. I felt controlled the whole time. Yeah, no brilliant moves, but decently high accuracy. So that brings me to 5.5 out of 9. Yeah, still some time to finish strong. 2 more games to go. Oh, Magnus still playing. I think Jeffrey Zhang. Looks like Magnus is going to win again. Unless this is a hanging? Free pawn? Why is black not just taking it? Oh, b6 is some calculation. Yeah, maybe that was just losing. But this also looks losing. Some of these moves I don't understand. b7. Yeah, this is winning for white. But could black have taken the pawn? Magna's 9 out of 9. Let's look at the first moment. So here, takes. I guess b6 is strong. The rook is tied down to the bishop. And then there's b7. There might also just be bishop f3. Oh, but this is holdable. Or is it? Bishop f3. It's a line. Yeah, black would need to play precisely. Okay. Do I want to analyze my game? I just want to check, what am I supposed to do after queen b3? I left the pawn hanging. It was a semi-bluff. Like, white could take it now, and I don't have rook b8 to win it back. I think I was still going to play rook b8. Threaten this. It's playable. Engine likes queen b6 first. 95? Oh, 95 I can just sack the rook and attack. Wow. Wow, interesting. Okay. Oh, playing Mammadzada. We played in Gibraltar, I believe, a few years ago. Strong player. Play Sicilian. Welcome back to Damien Rice. How's it going? Yeah, rookie one's a bit more common to eventually play bishop f1. I guess this is also a line. e5 and bishop g4. Knight's coming to c4. Try and be safe. Yeah, maybe rook b8 wasn't best. Take. Knight a5. Not so thrilled with the position. Hmm. None of my moves look appetizing. This e5. It's a sad move with the dark squared bishop. White has such an easy plan too. Feels like I'm playing without a plan. Still trying to hold my ground though. Interesting. I don't think white can get away with taking on f7, king g8. Unless I'm missing something. I think we're going to see take, knight f5. Still not a great position. Wow. Unexpected. So it's white with the double f pawns. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the transformation. I take the knight. Maybe I do. Hmm. Need to do it. I don't want to do it, but I feel like I have to. It's too much torture. I just had to do it and hope, and it worked out. Okay. And it's probably like just losing objectively, so it's probably my best chance there. Okay. Another draw. No time for game review. I wonder if it considers my king move a blunder. Should be brilliant though. Probably the only way to save the game. Oh, thank you, Apuki, getting merch. Okay, final round. Here we go. I'm just realizing that the game I just played was probably like maybe the last game of the round. So I'm wondering how many streamers like observed the dirty trick. Okay, let's focus here. Bishop b5. Yeah, I don't really have much. e5's coming. Bishop g3. I could maybe take and play e4. Ugh. There's knight takes. I don't like my position. Bishop b5. And then reroute the knight. It would kind of resemble a reverse Caro-Kann. Is a happy bishop. Thank you, Faxaloon. Appreciate the sub. I could take the knight. And this knight needs to be improved. It's probably not good. b5. Actually, b5 taken the night before? That's interesting. Let's do it. Feels like it's wrong for some reason. But maybe it's playable. Because the bishop's not defended. Now I take here. The pawn will be lost on d5. And then these pawns will be targets. Actually, bishop e7 is playable. Forgot about that. So life goes on. Moving too slowly. I'm feeling the chest fatigue. That last game took a lot of energy out of me. Queen b2. I have this idea. That's a good move. Take, take. That knight should have been on b6, I think. I think I'm winning the pawn. Interesting. It's getting spicy. And this should be good for me to defend. Running to take and then never mind. Take and take. That actually looks pretty good. Winning a lot of pawns. Okay. A fun final game. So that puts me at 7 out of 11. I'll do a quick game review of this one and the previous one. I made one brilliant move. Let's go. Probably my only brilliant move of the tournament. But I don't even remember what could have been brilliant. Oh, rook takes b7. Okay. We'll take that. I did have one blunder too, though, right? Queen c2 was a blunder. Why? I should have taken... I allowed the opponent to win a pawn. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Why is this so bad? Rook a5. Ah. Which my opponent played later. I guess the pawn is a little bit weak. Okay. That's pretty extreme though. Like, usually blunder, it's a swing of like at least 1 or 2, but this is like 0.6. Yeah, later in the game, rook a5 was played. I was worse actually. I'm holding on to the pawn, and then I was better. Okay, before I forget, let's get the tallies up. The previous game. Yeah, this crazy, crazy game. %. This game might break game review. Oh, no blunders, no brilliant moves. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of lag. Pieces are not moving. Okay, I'm gonna switch browsers. Let me close out of Proctor. Bear with me one moment. I already have my Chrome thing open. Okay, Proctor is gone. Uh-oh, what did I do? Yeah, bear with me one moment here. Okay. Oh, I have to, I'm logged in on my speedrun account. Let me log out. Again, bear with me. Okay. Play. Okay. The tournament's over. Magnus did not go at 11 out of 11, but does win clear first. 10 out of 11. Yeah, I get this usual message. Even though the tournament's over, it doesn't fully understand that. So I have to cancel out of the tournament. I just want to see where I finished, though. I tied for 26. It's actually not bad. Tie breaks probably weren't great. 41 on tie breaks. Okay. All right, let's close out of this. Oh, how's it going, Lafong? I see you in Twitch chat. Also, thank you, Adi, the super chat on YouTube. Lafong is asking thoughts on Proctor. Honestly, like there's still a lot of issues with it. Especially today, like more so today than previous days. Like a lot of lag. They still have this bug when the tournament's over and I switch browsers. It's giving me the message. And then I think the problem is, at least for me, is like between games, it freezes up. Because I think from what they told me, the files upload like between games and after games or after the tournament. So if I tried to use it like after the tournament, it can be very, very laggy. I'm not sure where it is, like if it's still considered in beta. It's not clear how many players are required to use it. Also, let me turn off my second camera behind me too. Okay, so I'm back on my usual browser. Let me just fix the layout here. Oh, Lafong with the subscription. Thank you, thank you. Shout out to Lafong. Oh, Damien Rice gifting to Lafong. Thank you, Damien. So if you're just tuning in, Title Tuesday is over, but the chess is not. Just trying to fix the layout. Okay. Okay, I hope that looks decent enough. So I'll keep the widget above me, and we'll just add on. See if I can get some winning streak. I do have some rating recovery to do. I'm down about 27 points for the stream. But I'm on a 1-game win streak. So we're hopping in the 3-0 pool. Here we go. Yeah, this B6 line. In pleasant position. E5 can't really be played. Now E5 is an idea. I play E5 myself. Maybe not. Actually, not sure what to do here. There's D5. If E5 maybe en passant. Yo, it's Anna Cramling. Thank you for the raid. Shout out to Anna. Hope you had a good stream. Was Anna was maybe also streaming Title Tuesday? I don't know if Anna is watching, but a few days ago, I was at it was basically the opening event for the Sinkfield Cup. And I was witnessing a game, just a friendly game between Fabiano and Oparin. And I think it was Fabiano like playing the cow opening. But it may have been Oparin, like one of them was playing the cow opening. I didn't see the whole game, but someone was showing love to the cow. Anyway, if you're just joining, this came from a London. It's now some kind of Benoni King's Indian type position. Feeling good. The square is well within my control. Might plant a knight on c6. Also b5, like the knights can hop in. Oh, Anna finished with 5. Nice job. That probably gains rating, right? Okay, I do have to adjust from increment chess to no increment chess. What to do? A4 maybe. Okay, I'm ready to plant the knight. A4, B4. If take, I just take back, and black will have some dark squares to exploit. Interesting. Yeah, feeling very good here. This pawn is weak. This pawn is weak. C4 is a target, but it's very easily defended. F4 is a threat. Maybe I just play F4 myself. It felt like a nice clean game. There's a question from Sky Stars. Nice heart rate. Do you run or do cardio? I play occasional tennis and pickleball. I also walk. I'm pretty religious about getting 10,000 steps a day. I'm currently on like a 90 something day streak. But I should probably do like more actual cardio. Oh, should we change titles? I guess we should. Title Tuesday after party. Yeah. Um Easy to do on YouTube. It is. Okay. YouTube titles updated. I'll leave it to Axter Typo to update the Twitch title. Let's keep it going. Actually, let's real quick check the game review. Okay, no blunders, no brilliant moves. Here we go again. Okay. Oh, I walked into this thing. I've walked into this before too. Oh. It's not over though. It's just not pleasant because I'm losing a piece. That's a good line for black, I guess. Take an F4. Maybe I'll do this. Ugh, losing my e-pawn. It's kind of dangerous for black to take, though. Okay, so I'm down a piece, down about 40 seconds. Not out of hope just yet, though. There's some pressure. counterplay. So take... Might as well, right? Take. That was kind of scary. There are tricks. 96. What to do this? Queen c6 is a forced mate threat. Oh man. I should be winning this. Okay. That's one way to fight back. It's not easy though. Yeah, hopefully an important lesson for this sort of opening. Queen g4 walked into some nastiness. Yeah, g5, h5. So h4 is best, just stop all of this. If takes, then queen g4 is fine. Okay. Thank you to Belisa Life. Appreciate the raid. Oh, welcome back to Germano as well. 72 months of deja vu. Let me reactivate alerts. Yeah, thanks to everyone who I didn't acknowledge too. Like sometimes subs and raids come through and I'm in the midst of playing. Okay.
Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Is it working?
Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
It feels like deja vu. Okay. So I'm still in raiding recovery mode.
Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Okay, it should stop at some point, I hope. I forget how many times I clicked it.
Feeling of deja vu?
Okay. We have this one.
Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Yeah, very tame opening. We might see f4. e4.
Do you ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Sometimes. How to do this? Queen c2, take. Looks okay. We trade queens, the pawn gets to c2, the b file opens a little bit. Hmm. Probably not the best move, but it is a move. Not thrilled with what I'm doing. White's knight is very out of play. This is a fork. I take. Oh! Messed up. Not meant to be. Okay. A full tilt. Full tilt. Probably another blunder to add to the counter. Yeah, one big blunder there. Position was looking good actually. I was up a pawn. Had to be a little bit more tactically alert. Okay, let's do one more. Can't finish with a loss. Knight e4, interesting. Opponent wants f5, I guess? E5's probably coming, but just let it happen. Yeah, we could be trading a lot. Take and then take. I have knight d5. Knight d5, there's bishop d5. Queen g5. I actually don't like my position. Queen g5, I guess. Yeah, this gets weird. Like, take and then take. I hit the rook and probably win back the pawn. Now the H file. Running this. Feeling decent here. And black has targets. Bishop will develop. I want my pawns on dark squares. And there's b4. 96 is coming. Okay. Thank you, Damien Rice, gifting a sub. Okay. Everything's under control. Do I end it there? Do I do one more? I'm getting tired. I think I'll end it there. Pretty smooth game. Yeah, unusual opening idea from Black. Maybe trying to play a Dutch, but yeah, Black basically just got behind the development. But then they got interesting. Check this moment. Yeah, this was a bit better for White. Okay. Yeah, it's time to get some rest. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you want more content, I have been posting a lot more frequently on YouTube in the recent days. Some new speedrun episodes. I did post a recap of Prague vs. Lukash from the first round of the Singfield Cup. And yeah, now it's time to get some food and some rest. Thank
Amazing
you, Damien
stream,
Rice,
Eric.
for all the support.
That's worth 10 masterclass points.
Oh yes, my masterclass points. And yeah, stay tuned for more content. I will see you guys soon.